we just had a great conversation in the other room, and I think one of the things we got out of it is that we need to document so much of this stuff because it's brainstorming, and as they've said, you put the diversity together, and it's you're going to get things that you wouldn't be able to put your finger on. That let's do this, and it'll be like this. I think the mystery of it is the magic, is the muse, and I see this as so simple. I really do. Anytime I've set out to try and make money making music, I mean, I've done it, but it's not nearly as effective as when I'm just having fun, sitting down with the right motives and reasons to create. And Mark said something that was pretty important in the other room, saying that it really takes somebody to just step forward and follow through and do it. He said, you know, we all have a billion songs on our little voice chip recorders that we've written that are sitting there that nobody's hearing. It's the person who's going to step up and just take action. Ira Blonder is the first piece of that puzzle who stepped up and bought this facility. So all of a sudden he brings us in, and we're very carefully putting together the proper team, because one thing I think that's important about Motown is that it was functioning because it was the cream of the crop, and they really honed it in. And so it wasn't the inmates running the asylum, it was a very focused group of individuals. And that's what we're discovering here. We're figuring it out fast, and that's the thing that I love about it, is that time is of the essence. We don't have time to goof around. And I love that. So, like Teddy said, we got together and we made some music yesterday, and it was great, and we'll record it soon. Who's willing to step up and follow through? And I've found, 3 other guys right now, and a 4th guy, and we're putting it together.
I think another thing that's really important is that you don't really think about music. It's a soundtrack to your life, and music is such a. Obviously in movies it's one thing, but if you hear a song that at a certain point you listen to in high school or when you're a kid, it's just like all of a sudden there for the 3 minutes, like an hourglass. It takes that hourglass and it goes clip, and every sound and every memory and every moment, and it all just comes back. And that is the beauty of music, that it can take you back, it can timestamp, and as an artist, I think the key is to make it to where we're selling art, and it's hard to put a dollar amount on art. And that's the hardest part of any artistic community. But if you can make it to where it becomes a part of somebody's life, you write a song and it becomes a part of somebody's life, you write a song and it becomes a theme song for a movie or a football game or whatever it is, all of a sudden you have this, that's the purpose of why you write your music. You want it to be out there. You want it to be, it's kind of, they call it exercising the demons, so to speak. You feel healed and you go forward and you get your story out and have that believability. So